Alright, folkity folks. I don't know what the deal is with me this week, but I'm like in a weight loss talking mode. So bear with me. Partly, I mean, I do think it's because my mom came, it always makes me think about it, but also some other things happened. Over the holidays, I wasn't working out, I was not eating well, I had gained, I don't know. I was over my range. I was, 2 to 3 pounds over my range, which for me is like a 5-pound gain, from being in the middle of my range. I wasn't feeling good about myself. I wasn't doing what I needed to do. I was really kind of caught up trying to get everything done for these compact and gift boxes, and I was deciding, and I had made a conscious decision to enjoy that time of my life and do that, and that I don't have a life that allows me to do everything. Like, I really just don't, like, a lot of people. And I decided that where I was at with all that in my body and everything and maintenance, that it was an okay decision for me. So I did that. Of course, then I got hurt. I was just about to get right back into doing everything, totally excited to really reclaim the fitness that I had lost pretty much since last June when we moved, and know that I feel so much better when I'm in my weight range and when I'm at a lower body fat. For me, I just do feel a lot better in every capacity. God knows I could use it now. I mean, I am shocked at how exhausted and tired I get from the simplest things since getting hurt. I mean, it really, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess it's very much like when you're done having the flu. You know how just like depleted you are after that? I mean, I'm just like that all the time, and it's really hard to, I'm really wiped out, and I don't do anything. So I'm looking forward to being better, and that doctor was smoking some kind of crack, because I told him, I'm like, well, here's the deal, like, I exercise, so, when do you think I could do that? And he was saying, well, probably a month you'd be able to start doing, not exercising like I do, but like going for a normal walk. No. He's out of his mind. That's not happening. I can just now start to do like normal walking activity around the house, and I still feel like really beat up afterwards. So I'm still having pain. And I've never broken a bone, so I have absolutely no idea how long it takes. I mean, a lot of things are better, and I don't know if those were like nerves that are better, or if the bone is, more solidified, or what have you. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm just going to say it's better, but it's still surprisingly draining, and I'm surprised. Hadn't expected that. Anyway, I'm used to like a C-section and like muscle and skin healing, not the bone healing. They're very different. Okay, so for some reason I'm thinking about the weight loss. Anyway, so partly it's because I was really worried, like, shit, now I'm sidelined. And anyone who's had an injury knows, I mean, if you can't move, and that's how you need to maintain your weight. So really worried that, like, I was gonna, you'd see me in March and I would have gained 20 pounds, and really starting to be like depressed about that could be the potential reality. So I'm so stoked this week because I'm back in my range. I'm like suddenly back in my range. And at first I thought, well, I wonder if that medicine was, I think you can tell, that I'm thinner. So anyway, and I feel so much better. And it's just like, it reaffirms for me that this range is the right range for me. Like, I just feel better in my body at this range. Here is the dealio. I thought like maybe the medicine, or there was swelling or something going on. Oh, now I know what it is. I had stopped doing some things that are important for me for maintenance, and I don't know, it's like people, people who need to take medicine for whatever, depression or anxiety, and then they feel better on the medicine, so they're convinced that they're better, so they don't do it anymore. Well, here's one of the things that I need to do. I need to weigh myself every day and write it down on a calendar. Above our scale, I have a calendar. I got a new one for January, and that's why I started doing it again. And just the act of writing down my weight every single day. I'm not obsessed about my weight. I don't worry about what the number is or anything. I don't really have any anxiety about stepping on. When you weigh every day, it just allows you to be conscious of your choices for that day. I mean, it just sets the mood for my day. That it makes me feel more like a success just from the start. I don't know how to explain that otherwise. That I know that I'm not acting out. When I wasn't weighing in, it's a sign. I mean, I now realize I can look back at other times where I have not been doing what I should be doing. And the first thing I don't do is, the first thing that I drop is the weighing in the morning, because that's the first sign that I'm not wanting to be in control or conscious of what I'm doing, and that's the first thing to go. So I recommend this to anyone who, even in the beginning of your journey. Also, I save my calendar from the year of the loss, and it is cool to look back and see how much weight you lost in a pound a week, whatever, I mean, it's inspiring to see that you could do that. And when I was plateauing during my loss, and if I had 2 weeks with no loss, because I had written it down, I was able to go back and see oh, but you know what, in this past month I'm still down 4 pounds or whatever. I will say when I was losing, I didn't weigh every single day. I weighed twice a week. And then once I went to maintenance, I switched to weighing every single day. And the reason is because I think once you get maintenance, there's a real strong urge to think you can just do it now, and you can't. And the other thing is that when you get to maintenance, you really need to stay within a certain weight range for yourself that you're comfortable in. Once you go above that, it's a slippery slope. And so for me, I picked a 5-pound range, and I think that's actually 4 pounds. I'm small, so any amount is more on me than on someone who's 6 feet tall or whatever. But I know for myself in this range that amount of range allows for me comfort and weight gain around my period, or I mean, that allows for a little bit of an up and down. But beyond that, and I'm obviously not doing what I need to do. So by weighing every day, it doesn't stress you out, but it does help you see okay, I'm getting to that. In fact, I was reading POM's blog one time, and she has alert system, yellow alert, red alert, and it is very much like that, where when I get to my one end, it's all right, obviously I need to think about what I'm doing and my choices. So for me, it's a very helpful tool and a definite sign that I'm either committed or I'm not committed, that I'm paying attention or I'm not paying attention. What's interesting is since writing down my weight, Mr. F started too. And we're 2 weeks from starting it, and in 2 weeks, without doing anything, he and I are both not exercising, and we're eating, we're not food journaling, we're not doing anything. We have both lost 2 pounds just by doing that. So, something to be said for being conscious, you know what I'm saying? Time out. Alright, probably enough for today. Something to try. I'd say, even if you're not ready to do anything else, even if you're not ready to food journal or calorie count or exercise or anything else, write your weight down every day and just see if in 30 days you're more comfortable doing it, if it's taken the stigma out of it, and who knows, in 30 days you might weigh a pound or 2 less just from doing that one thing. So get back to me, let me know if it worked. Alright, check.